Today, like I said, we're diving into the death of Virginia Giuffre, Jeffrey Epstein's fiercest accuser, who supposedly took her own life on April 24th, 2025, at her home in Western Australia. The official story screams suicide, but I'm here to argue that this is shadier than a backroom deal on Epstein's Island. Buckle up, Your Honor. Let's unpack this. First, let's get into the background. Virginia Giuffre was a titan, so to speak. At a young age, at 16, she was working at Mar-a-Lago and she was lured into Epstein's world by none other than Ghislaine Maxwell. She was groomed to be abused by Epstein and his elite crew. This crew includes Prince Andrew, whom she accused of assaulting her at 17. Her 2021 lawsuit against Andrew forced a multi-million-dollar settlement in 2022, despite his denials. She helped nail Epstein's 2019 charges and Maxwell's 2021 conviction. This woman was a one-woman wrecking ball against the international sex trafficking ring, but now, at 41, we're told she ended it all. That's a hard pill to swallow for me, Your Honor. So let's start with her family and her lawyer. Her dad, Sky Roberts, told Piers Morgan there's no way she committed suicide. Somebody got to her. Here, we got that clip right here, Your Honor. We'll play it.
Tell me about your reaction when you heard that she'd taken her life.
Well, first of all, I couldn't even believe it. I started crying right away. I'm still crying. I can't believe that this is happening. It's impossible. And then for them to say that she committed suicide, there's no way that she did. Somebody got to her.
Her lawyer, David Boies, said she showed no signs of wanting to check out. When the people closest to her are yelling, "Foul play," that's not just grief, it's a siren. If my loved ones are saying, "Yo, Nico, he didn't fall into that shark tank," then call for a detective, not a coroner. Now, on to the bus accident. On March 24th, 2025, a school bus slammed into Giuffre's car in rural Western Australia. She posted on Instagram, bruised and battered, claiming the bus was going 110 kilometers an hour, which is about 70 miles per hour, and that her car was a tin can. She said it caused kidney failure and gave her just 4 days left to live. Western Australia police called it a minor crash with $2,000 in damage and no reported injuries, which smells like a cover-up to me, Your Honor. The parents of the kids on the bus disputed her story, saying the driver was going 45 miles per hour and there was no serious damage. Giuffre later left the hospital on April 7th, but here's the kicker. Her brother, Sky Jr., said that the crash had, quote-unquote, saved her life by exposing alleged abuse from her husband, Robert. So was this crash an accident or a hit gone wrong? Either way, it adds a layer of weird to her death a month later. And then there's her resilience. Giuffre survived Epstein's abuse, the public hate, the legal battles against royalty. She took down Maxwell, she exposed Prince Andrew, and she kept advocating for survivors through her nonprofit, SOAR. This wasn't someone who buckled, yet we're told she ended it after a crash, marital issues, and losing custody of her kids. She faced far worse and kept swinging. Suicide feels off, more like someone saw a chance to quiet a dangerous voice, Your Honor. Her connections make it murkier. We know Giuffre named Prince Andrew, whose ties tanked his royal status. Emails showed he was chummier with Epstein than he had liked to admit. Her lawsuits threatened to unravel Epstein's network of politicians, academia, and moguls. Plus, in 2019, she had posted on X, "I am in no way, shape, or form suicidal. Too many evil people want to see me quieted." She knew she had enemies, Your Honor. Her family said she was under pressure, dealing with custody battles, a lawsuit fallout with Alan Dershowitz, and alleged abuse from her husband. Was this a breaking point, or did someone exploit it? Now here's another red flag, the pattern. Epstein's 2019 quote-unquote suicide had broken cameras, and sleeping guards. All this is convenient for a guy with elite secrets. Another Epstein accuser, Juliet Bryant, died in 2023 under murky circumstances, reportedly a suicide in Paris after testifying against Epstein's associate, Jean-Luc Purnell, who was also suicided in 2022. Now Guthrie, a linchpin in the case, joins the list. Three key figures, all suicides? That's not a coincidence. It's a script, Your Honor. The Epstein saga keeps losing its stars, and the powerful keep skating justice, Your Honor, but hopefully not today. So that leaves me with my final point, Your Honor, the timing. The timing is highly, highly suspicious. Epstein's case is still alive. There's sealed records, there's public demand for names. We know Pam Bondi has thousands and thousands of documents in Washington, D.C. that they're poring over, supposedly about to release. Not sure. But Guthrie's voice was a threat to them. Her lawyer said years of abuse and attacks from Epstein's allies had worn her down. Verbal attacks sting, but a permanent silencing, that's a power play, Your Honor. Now you add in the bus crash, which she survived but raised questions, and her death a month later feels like the final act in a cover-up. If I had dirt on a prince and his pals, I'd be sleeping with a gun and a puppy named Dozer right now. So, Your Honor, let's wrap it up. Virginia Guthrie's death, it just doesn't add up. Her family's doubts, her resilience, the bizarre bus crash, the pattern of suicides like Bryant's, her elite enemies, that 2019 post, and the timing, it's a conspiracy smoothie just blending itself all on up right on our show here, Your Honor. Was she taken out to protect the powerful? I'm saying yes. Let me know what you think, Your Honor.